favourite move. And the reason I like it is because it floats and it's a no-handed move for part of it, and it just feels like this awesome connection with the hoop. So I'm going to break it down. It's a little bit of a different way to get the hoop from an off-body move or from off-body to on-body, and it all comes through a fold, a carry float, and then a bit of a whip on. And what I'll try and do is show you the foundation version, and then I'll show you a variation so that you can have a play with it with less hands and make it more of a contact move, which is really lovely. So we're going to start with the hoop in our hand with this kind of grip so that it can move a little bit. You can see that my arm is quite straight at this point. And I'm going to give the hoop a flip back, up and over. You don't want to wrench your wrist too much, so make sure that you've got enough grip that you can stop it from pulling you back this way. So you go flip, grab, and you can see it's kind of sitting, it's probably sitting somewhere near your elbow at this point. Now if I let go of the hoop, of course it's going to fall down, but if I let go as I spin, and I just angle my arm slightly upwards like this, this happens. It's like this carry. So the first version of this move is that we're going to carry like this, and as we carry we're going to start to bring this arm up to our ear. So we're moving like this, and then we get into this position. And in doing that, what will happen is the hoop will swing around and it'll end up behind your body so that you're inside the hoop. So you want to wait for the hoop, yeah? What we don't want to do is we don't want to spin so fast that the hoop starts to spin around. Basically, it's a stall and a carry. So what happens is we fold to here, we let go of the hoop, and we quite slowly start to turn. We get this float. And as we float, we start to bring our bicep up towards our ear. So it's like our arm is coming across our face, and the hoop's going to swing around like this. And at this point, when we're in this position, our other hand can grab palm facing forward. So we go like this. I'm doing it without the hoop. And grab. Let's do it once in slow-mo. So that's the grab. Once we've got the hoop, we've gone float, 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 grab. We're in this position here. So this arm can come out of the way. Just keep it up somewhere. And this hand is going to bring the hoop diagonally down and across until it connects with our back. What's going to make things super difficult is if we bring this hand straight into our waist here and then we've got no leverage. So what we want to aim for is we're in this position here, and the hand that's grabbed it palm facing forward is going to travel diagonally across until we angle the hoop into our waist about here. From this position you can either bring your other hand in to give it a bit of a cheat and a push, or you can hook your thumb in over the hoop just here, and without the hoop it's this feeling. So your thumb hooks and we pull out and across. The little bit of an angle up usually helps get the right angle, and you can see that I do a little twist and then I pull it across. It's a bit of a weird start, but once you're in motion it's much easier. So let's do the whole thing in slow-mo. And I'll just do this little pass in slow-mo just here from the side. So, putting it all together, fold, fold, we're going to carry here, carry, 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 arm comes up to ear, palm forward and grab, angle on, like a seatbelt with a little thumb hook and flick at the bottom. Okay, if we want to make it a little bit more fancy, which it totally doesn't need because it's fancy on its own, I think, instead of catching with the second hand, you can forget the second hand and just place it onto your body and start to move into on-body hooping. It'll be much easier if you've got a little bit of control on your chest or upper torso. So it looks like this. And then there's no hands involved. For those of you that want to do it on the other side, totally possible. We can fold here, same thing again, carry, 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 arm up to ear, palm forward to grab, and hook onto the waist. Just like that. I hope you got it. If you liked it, please share it. You can find me on Facebook at HoopSparks or the interwebs at hoopsparks.com. Any questions, please pop them in the comments and I promise I'll get back to you. And happy floaty, stally, carrying